The Padres have a massive problem on their hands as this series has exposed the fatal flaws with the Padres, and they need to do something about it because fans are upset. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. That was my reaction from today. God. It's going to be one of those videos, guys, where I am upset because of the result. You saw the game. You know why. Before we get into it, though, two things. Stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on a subreddit, and then maybe you'll be featured on the channel. And as always, please, 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 please subscribe. Make me feel better by subscribing. And for the Dodger trolls that are probably watching this video, first, go away. Second of all, if you're not going to go away, at least check out Dodgers Digest, which is another channel the Digest Media Company has, and subscribe to them. And subscribe to us. Why not? Maybe you'll like the Padres now. But also, go away. Anyways, I'm upset. I'm miserable. Let's talk about it. The offense still has major problems, and they've reared their ugly heads today. No matter what, even if we score 11 runs yesterday, or however many it was, it's just proven to us that there's still problems. And Vasquez might actually be good. We talk about Vasquez a lot on this channel because he's such a polarizing, and by polarizing, I mean like I never know what I'm going to expect out of Vasquez type pitcher. But today was good for him. But we'll get into that in just a second. Let's do our quick game recap. Dodgers beat the Padres 5-2. Disgusting to take the series at Petco Park. Disgusting. Off day tomorrow, then the Padres play 3 in Arizona against the Diamondbacks before going to Los Angeles to face the Dodgers for 4 games. Yeah. Let's talk about the offense. Padres hit 1 home run and went 9 for 37 with runners in scoring position this series. They still put up 20 runs and outscored the Dodgers overall, but this is a series loss. But a series loss is a series loss. The offensive situation obviously feels less dire than it did for the last month, but this team is still failing to hit opportunistically and really failing to hit the ball out of the park. By the time the Padres play their next game, it will have been at least 16 days since any of Tatis, Arraez, Merrill, Shildt, Bogaerts, or Cronenworth hit their last home run. Obviously, Machado can still hit home runs. Apparently, no one else can. Tatis, Arraez, Manny, and Maldonado all had at-bats with the bases loaded today. Combined, they saw 9 balls and 3 strikes. We scored 1 run on a Maldi walk. Flat out unacceptable. 1 base hit in any of those at-bats changes the game. Those are the big things I want to talk about today. 2 horrible swing decisions by Arraez and Manny waste the Padres' bases loaded opportunity. This, another thing, might be time to start more of a convo about Luis Arraez fam steadily heading towards a sub-700 OPS and supporting a negative WAR in the 2-hole. Let's start with Arraez. Now, Arraez wasn't playing horribly. Like, he was doing good. Today wasn't great from him, but in these opportunities where we need to score runs, it's a lot more exacerbated. But the common failing theme you're going to notice is our top 3 going hitless. Machado did have a run, but our top 3 cannot go hitless. I mean, Merrill had a hit, Sheets had a hit, even Bogaerts had a hit. But yeah, if you want to win games, I mean, just take a look at the other side. I mean, Ohtani didn't have a great day today, but Betts, Freeman, like, you expect their top 3 to do good. Our top 3, it's a coin flip. And that's probably one of the biggest differences, is that our team... Now, I've heard that the Dodgers offense has been spotty recently. But my point being is that, look at the difference between the two. Freddie Freeman has a freaking, 347 average? Like, obviously they're good players. Ohtani might be the MVP again. So, if we want to compete with not just the Dodgers, but like any good team, our star players have to step up because we are so reliant on them, especially with our top-heavy lineup. I mean, we're throwing out Iglesias, Maldonado, sometimes Wade, even Cronenworth is kind of falling behind. So, yeah, that exposes some of the major flaws. But one thing I did want to talk about, so you remember on the night when I did the Tatis deep dive with that article from the Letters to AJ website? They made one for Arraez. And I was going to make a video on it, but Arraez was hitting better, so I didn't think it was necessary. But now that he's kind of going back again, do you guys want a video like that? Because one of the things they talked about is that Arraez's launch angle, he's hitting more pop flies than ever. Which is why I think in the result from the beginning of the year, when Arraez started hitting like 4 home runs randomly, it's kind of carried over in a negative way because now I feel like he pops out literally all the time. Like, he doesn't slap the ball anymore. He pops out into the outfield. He pops out into the infield. So if you want a deeper dive into that, let me know. I'll make one. But the other player that kind of annoyed me today, swinging 3-0 when not any of the pitches were close to the strike zone. Manny Machado swinging 3-0 was, I don't want to say a boneheaded decision because it was a pitch that he could swing at. But why risk it at that point, right? It's 2 outs. Like, if that ball doesn't go in a perfect direction, you're kind of screwing yourself. And, like, at least, because Banda wasn't throwing any strikes. Even Kopech wasn't throwing any strikes. Why are we not watching? And maybe the next pitch, if it's 3-1, you'll get it right down the middle, knock it out of the park, game-winning home run. Why would 3-0 be a smart decision to make? And, like, yeah, obviously I'm backseating, don't get me wrong. But it just felt so like he didn't think about it too much, or he overthought it. You know what I mean? Like 3-0, 75% of the time you should be watching no matter where the ball is, in my opinion. Maybe I'm full of crap. Who knows? But we'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, the fact that we had bases loaded so many times in this game and we only produced 1 run out of it is just beyond annoying. Beyond annoying. I mean, I'm glad we get on base. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad we get on base. Look at all the walks we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks today, and it only produced 2 runs. And like I've always keep saying, every video, every time the offense does bad, we're such a next man up mentality team that when the next man up does not produce, it hurts the team entirely. We need people who can hit for power. We have them, but they're not doing it. So that's when I brought up this next picture. Ideally, the trade target for left field is a good righty hitter that mashes lefties so you can sandwich him between Jackson or Sheets and Crone. Playoff ball, this lane will see a lefty spike like Scott. 2 top candidates. We've talked about them before. I've talked about them before. I've done deep dives on both. Even though some of you guys didn't enjoy Luis Robert Jr., I still think he's a good option. And Taylor Ward is a good option, even if he can be a streaky hitter. But we need to make some kind of move for some kind of power bat. If it's a catcher power bat, if it's a left field power bat, if for some ungodly reason we somehow trade Xander Bogaerts for a better hitting shortstop, which will never happen, but if it does, just anybody. Give me literally anybody who could hit consistently with power. That's kind of Sheets, but it's not consistent. Sheets hits sometimes. The rest of our lineup hits sometimes, and that's not gonna get us into the playoffs, let alone anywhere near the World Series. We're so close to having a good, perfect team, but currently right now, it's not this. It is not this at all. I'm a little upset, could you tell? Let's just talk about Vasquez real quick. Vasquez, a good game, actually. I mean, we'll come back to that in a sec. Where'd you go, Vasquez? 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And there was definitely times where it was like he got out of it and we were like, cool. How do I describe it? It's like he didn't get out the guys he was supposed to, but then when they faced the top 3, he like struck out Ohtani and dominated everyone else. Like, Vasquez is such a weird pitcher. Like, when you expect him to do the worst, he does the best. You know what I mean? Kind of like how Cease was yesterday. But, yeah, I mean, his expected ERA is still over 5, but he somehow pitches gems. But let's go look at the game log for him. I mean, this was definitely his best start this month, don't get me wrong. Again, only 4.2 innings, but I guess one thing we can talk about real quick, because we don't have to cover too much about Randy Vasquez. I mean, he did pitch good. I'm happy he's being solid. I'm terrified something bad's going to happen eventually, because according to the numbers, it should. But I saw some people criticizing Mike Shildt for taking out Randy Vasquez. I don't blame him. The reason we have 3 lefties in our bullpen is so that we can face left-handed hitters like Ohtani and Freeman. So I'm not mad at it. I'm a little upset at Estrada, obviously, because we saw Estrada give up that home run, and he did not look fantastic. I mean, let's go see. Yeah, 2 hits, 2 runs, the home run. That wasn't great, but I still have hope for Estrada. It's just sometimes he looks really bad. but I think the off day will serve him good because I'm sure he's pretty tired. Even Michael Conforto got a home run. When Michael Conforto gets a home run, you know we're doing bad. I mean, it happens, obviously, right? But I know he sucks. Look at that 175 average from him. Sad. Even Hayward's probably better than Conforto, and we let him get a home run. But whatever. Estrada, not great. I mean, I'm glad we have Matsui. I'm glad we have Adams, even if Adam didn't look super great today. Wandy Peralta. I have tried to defend you. I have told you that I am not a fan of you. I tried to defend you, and once again, you let me down. I get why we put him in, because he's a lefty, and we were facing the lefty top of their lineup. But what's the point of having that if this left-handed pitcher cannot pitch to save his life? What place does Wandy Peralta have on this team? I'm sure we could get a better left-handed pitcher from somewhere. Because obviously Wandy Peralta is not the answer. I know he has good games. I know he has bad games. I know the season is long. I know I shouldn't give up on players. But Wandy Peralta is like, if it was on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being I'm happy with him here, 10, get out of my team forever, he's at an 8. I'll still keep him around because he does have good outings, but I'm getting sick of you. I'm so sick of you, Wandy Peralta. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be negative. But come on, bro. This whole game was just me going, come on. Such a frustrating game. The thing is, too, the Dodgers are so beatable. We couldn't beat the Dodgers. Honestly. And, okay, the one thing I do really have to, the thing I say to calm myself down with these wins, right? Or these losses against the Dodgers, at least, is that it's June. These are regular season games. Let's calm down, mostly speaking to myself, and just realize that it matters in the playoffs. As long as we're over 500 in a wild card spot, if we lose the rest of the year to the Dodgers, whatever. That's not going to happen, I hope. But if we do, whatever. Let's just win when it matters. Like how it was in 2022 when we lost every single game against the Dodgers, but then we beat them in the playoffs. Obviously, I know last year we beat the Dodgers like every game in the regular season, and then we lost to them in the playoffs. So maybe that's a common theme. I don't know. My point being, I gotta relax. I gotta relax. You guys might have to relax. Let's all just take a chill pill. We'll have to wait till next week. I mean, I can just, of course, show you, but yeah. The D-backs is going to be an interesting series. I'm curious to see, because they're doing pretty good right now, but they're at 500, but they're playing pretty good right now, and they have a dangerous team. So we'll see how that goes. I did skip this one. So a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking going on, complaining about Vasquez being removed when the bullpen is rested. So beyond silly to me. Estrada had zero command, a bummer, but it was the right call. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking out. I didn't mind Estrada being in the game because obviously Estrada's really good, but the result didn't pay out for us, and we'll have to accept that. But yeah, let me just quickly go over the Fry Out Faithful feed real quick, so I don't make this video too long. We're never going to beat the billion-dollar team if our top 3 hitters go over, all blowing chances with the bases loaded. Our stars just need to play better. Bottom line, absolutely, they are playing horrible well, they played horrible today. They've been good, but today was horrible. Had chance there in the 7th, but Arraez and Machado squandered it. The Dodgers are certainly beatable if we play up to our potential. But to do that, we need the bats to get hot and stay hot, which is not happening. But I still have faith that it will. 1-2 against the Dodgers. It could have been a sweep, but it wasn't. I'm not worried, honestly. It sucks to lose the game, but it's June. It's not time to hit the panic button. We are good. Absolutely. Let's not hit the panic button. And you guys, let me know how you feel about the series. Are you upset that we lost, but you're still hopeful? Or do you think we should just, I don't know, give up? Don't think that, but if you think that, let me know. To the Dodger trolls, subscribe to Padres Digest. Leave my fans alone. I love them. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. Let me know how you guys feel. Wandy Peralta, should he go to the moon? Let me know. And subscribe. Yeah, okay, that's all. Okay, sorry. Goodbye. Sorry for the long video. I ran a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.